The number of Indians applying for political asylum in Canada had hit a record high last year, and this year that rate is rising even more rapidly, and the more popular basis to claim asylum now is shifting from those old and clearly fictitious stories of political persecution to stories of persecution over LGBT rights. And this is according to local Indians very familiar with this process. Is this story increasingly being offered both by Indian students already in Canada in an attempt to stay on longer, and by Indians just turning up at the airport and applying for asylum straight after landing? The LGBT story is now the best bet.
They ask very few questions. If you are seeking asylum for LGBTQ claims, it's an easier route. If you fail to get your permanent residency through student route, through work permits, it is a certain way of getting into Canada. That's a route for citizenship.
This route has opened up after authorities began to see through those claims of political persecution. The numbers getting asylum are soaring. Just the first half of last year saw 16,800 asylum claims by Indians, and that's well above the total of 11,265 in the year previous. And the second quarter of last year saw a 500% increase over the corresponding period of the year before. Increasingly now, these are applications by Indian students already in Canada. In the first 9 months of last year, 2,290 Indian students filed asylum claims, and that's compared to 115 Pakistanis, 280 Sri Lankans, 355 Chinese. So Indians are very well ahead here. This year has seen 5,500 asylum claims by foreign students in Canada, 22% increase over the corresponding period last year. And again, this is believed to have been fed increasingly and primarily by Indian students. Last month, Prime Minister Carney pledged to cap the number of temporary residents in Canada at under 5% of the population by 2027 from the current 7%. This is going to now drive yet more asylum applications. Seeking asylum was always a shortcut. Now the applicants are cutting it shorter. They are running out of time.
Make informed decisions with comprehensive analysis on the go.
Strengthen your portfolio with real-time market updates on the go. Create effective strategies with insightful expert opinions on the go.
Grow on the go with CNBC-TV18, now streaming live 24/7 on YouTube.
Thank you for watching CNBC TV 18. For all our top stories and news updates, follow us on our social media platforms.